Hi everyone! In this tutorial I'm going to teach you the basics of Tunisian crochet. We're going to learn about the different materials you'll need. We'll also learn how to make a foundation row and do the Tunisian simple stitch. So for Tunisian crochet you do need some special hooks. This is a Tunisian crochet hook. It looks like a regular hook. Some Tunisian crochet hooks are very long, like a knitting needle. In my case I have one that has just like this little cord that goes on the end like this, and a Tunisian crochet hook will also have a stopper at the end to prevent your stitches from coming out. So this is the kind of hook that you need in order to do Tunisian crochet. Tunisian crochet typically starts with a foundation chain, just like any regular crochet project. So let's make a foundation chain. We need to yarn over and pull through the loop on our hook. So now I have 6 chains, and I'm going to use 6 chains to do this demonstration. Now, unlike with regular crochet where we would work into this chain as is from the front side, with Tunisian crochet we actually work from the back side, and one thing that you'll notice is if I turn it to the side there are these bumps along the back of my chain, and that's where we work for Tunisian crochet. So find the first chain bump. In my case, it's right there. Insert your hook, just like that. Yarn over and pull through 1 loop. So now we have 2 loops on our hook. Now with regular crochet, this is the part where you would yarn over and make a single crochet. But for Tunisian crochet, we're actually just going to keep going. So find the next bump, put your hook through, yarn over and pull through another loop. So now we have 3. In the next bump, do the same thing. And do that all the way until the end of your row. You should have the same number of loops on your hook as you had chains to begin with. So I had 6 chains when I started. And as you can see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 loops on my hook. So we just did our forward pass. So in Tunisian crochet, when you're pulling up your loops through your stitches, this is called your forward pass. Next, we're going to do our return pass, which is where we bring the yarn back over and finish the stitches. So with your return pass for your foundation row, what you need to do is yarn over and pull through 1 loop, just like that. And the first stitch of the return pass will only pull through 1 loop. For every subsequent stitch, you're going to pull through 2 loops instead. So the first stitch you pull through 1 loop, and every stitch after that you pull through 2. So next we're going to yarn over and pull through 1, 2 loops, just like that. Yarn over and pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. And we've just made our foundation row. And this is what you need to start most Tunisian crochet projects. From here you can work in a lot of different stitches. The most common are the Tunisian simple stitch, the Tunisian knit stitch, and the Tunisian purl stitch. Now, for those of you who are like me and really love the look of knit works but don't actually like knitting, Tunisian crochet is a good option. So in order to do the Tunisian simple stitch, we need to find these posts from our original foundation row. And what we need to do is stick our hook through 1 loop of the post, just through the front loop of the post. So if you notice, the post has 2 sides, or the stitch has 2 sides. It's that side and that side. And we're just sticking our hook through the front side only. So stick it through the front loop, yarn over and pull through 1 loop. Do the same in the next stitch, so pull through 1 loop. Same thing for the next one. And the next one. And then for the last one, we have kind of our chain, this kind of like group of chains. In this case, you'll stick it just through this open spot in the middle because there is no post. Just like that. And that's our forward pass. Now for the return pass, for the first stitch of the return pass, we're just going to yarn over and pull through one loop, just like we did with our foundation row. And then for every subsequent stitch, we're going to yarn over and pull through 2 loops. So we yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2, then yarn over and pull through 2, just like that. So we've created another row of stitches, and the Tunisian simple stitch looks very similar to your foundation row. It's essentially the same stitch. So let's try one more row. So we find our first stitch. Now this stitch right here, we don't work into. It's actually the second one in. That's where we start working. So find the stitch, pull through a loop, pull through a loop, and pull through a loop for every stitch across. And then when you get to the end, this open space is where you're going to pull through your loop. And then do your return pass. So we yarn over and pull through 1 loop for our first stitch, and then for 2 loops for every subsequent stitch. So now we have 3 rows, just like that. Now when you're working a large amount of Tunisian simple stitches, it should look like this. And it creates a really nice knit fabric. And depending on the size of your hook, you can make it so that it can have nice loose stitches, or in this case, nice tight stitches. So this is what a project in Tunisian simple stitch looks like. So for those of you looking to complete a project with this Tunisian simple stitch, please check out the next video in this series, which is my easy blanket tutorial using the Tunisian simple stitch. So if you like this video, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. If you want to see what other patterns and things I'm working on, you can visit studiocrafty.com, where I have lots of free patterns and tips and tricks and tutorials that you can use to improve your crochet. Thanks for watching.